Well, don't we all love to go out our back door and pick some fresh fruit? Well, I think I'm at the greatest place. I'm at One Green World with Sam. And Sam, you know, there's so many new gardeners out there, so maybe we should start with things that are bulletproof.
Yeah, things that are a lot easier than the large growing trees that need pruning or whatnot. And a lot of those things, and the ones that fruit sooner typically, are sort of the lower, shrubbier things that maybe aren't as flashy as a peach or a nectarine, but are really cool all the same.
Of course, of course. And so what do you got for us?
The first one here is a plant called Ugni, or Chilean guava. It's in the myrtle family, and I think we've discovered that guava is just a term for any cool fruiting thing in the myrtle family.
Okay.
And a lot of those things have this really nice perfumey aroma to them. They almost look like little pomegranates.
Okay.
Also a myrtle. And it's like a blueberry that requires very little care.
Nice.
Usually unamended soil, just some summer water. And it spits out all these blueberry-sized sort of, you know, small speckled pink fruits that taste like strawberry Pop-Tarts, people sometimes say.
Okay.
Or something to that ilk.
How
Yeah.
cool. No, that is really cool. Something I've never heard of. So, and then you have something else. You have lots of things here.
Yeah, this one is blueberry, but almost an oxymoron with this one because the berries on it are actually pink.
Okay. Pink berry.
Yeah, it's typically the first thing that every beginning gardener throws in their edible garden is blueberries because they're really easy to grow here. We have usually naturally acidic soil, and as long as you give them at least some water and fertilizer, they start fruiting the first year and are really beautiful too.
And they're good for you. And the ease, I think easy, and it kind of gets you into, I want to grow some more fruit. So you have that kind of itch for it. You can solve that itch.
Definitely, and people can still get creative with all the different varieties that there are. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
And so some other things?
This one is called Gumi. It comes from different parts of East Asia, and what's cool about this one, and it's great for urban gardeners too, is that it's actually a nitrogen fixing shrub while also being a fruiting plant. So you can kind of improve your soil and eat it too. They make berries that are somewhat tannic, so lovers of wine are a big fan of them, and the flower blooms on them are out of this world. Like, they're worth growing for the aroma on the flowers alone.
So not just fruiting, but ornamental too, which is
Yeah,
great.
fruiting, ornamental, ecological.
Excellent. About how tall does it get?
These usually top out around like 8 feet, maybe 10.
Nice.
But we usually cut them back to keep them a little smaller.
But nice for a smaller space, which is great.
Yeah, and nice sort of silvery golden leaves too. So.
Beautiful. And then this last one here.
This last one is, I think, a very underrated fruiting shrub. Mostly because if you eat it fresh, you might say, I don't want to eat that again. But this is a plant called Aronia, and they use it like in Europe to get the nutrition facts up real high on some of their juices and things. And what's really great about this one is it can handle really saturated soils.
No.
Borderline wetland. We put it in rain gardens all the time, and it just cranks out tons of these super nutrient-dense berries. You can freeze them, throw them in your smoothies. You'll live to be 100. And, you know, like fiery red fall foliage too.
Oh, beautiful. And another kind of small tree?
Yeah, we got some dwarf varieties that only get like 4 feet tall.
Oh, wonderful.
The other ones get about 6 feet or so.
Nice.
But really easy to grow, requires very little care, just some summer water.
Nice.
And cranks lots of delicious berries.
Excellent. And you know, we asked Sam to pick things that were really easy for new gardeners, and you really have things for new gardeners, easy care plants, but then you have things that are for the next level. So really, you have to come out to One Green World, talk to Sam and the staff here. It's just an unbelievable place to just be surrounded by all kinds of unusual and favorite friends. So please go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over to their website, but you really need to check out One Green World. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.